Okay, so very first time Kirsten presented this on air, I went nuts. I was watching it in my dressing room and I was like, we need that in our show. I love this.
And I remember being on the air with it and thinking, this is the coolest thing. Why don't we all have this broom? It has sold out numerous times. And then when I was living in Mexico for 3 months, all I could do was think about this broom.
All right, so here's where we're going.
It's telescoping. You can use it wet or dry. It's not dirty, grimy, gross. And it's on a featured price today at $34.98.
All right, V45958 is your item number. We're going to show you all the ways that you're going to clean up with your Broombi. And by the way, talk to you about the technology, because this technology is not in, I've not seen it, in any other broom anywhere else. Christopher Joyce is here. He brings us some of the best cleaning products here at QVC for years and years.
Over 20, like 22 or
exactly.
something. Yeah.
And here's the difference, right?
Yeah.
We've all had this broom. Throw it in the trash.
Yeah,
it's only
dirty.
Good for witches.
It's you want to fly away. And also, you know, with a broom like this, not only you can't clean it, but you have to sweep back and forth and back and forth. It takes a lot of effort. But not with the Broombi, because take a look at this. It is one silicone blade, one edge, that has carved into it four different pieces that generate static electricity. So it's grabbing onto the dust, the dirt, the dust bunnies, and it is doing it with one sweep. So watch this. I purposely picked pink for Barbie, the pink sand. No, just kidding. I like to use pink sand just because you can see it.
You can see it.
So your traditional broom, the problem is the dirt actually flows through the bristles.
Leaves it behind?
It leaves it behind.
Bristles, it gets through the bristles, right?
That's right.
Here's the difference with Broombi. Nothing can go past the Broombi.
It uses like a static electricity type thing, and it really picks up everything.
Every grain of sand, because in fact, if you saw a single grain of sand left on this white piece of plastic, you would see it. That is the amazing part of Broombi. And if you take a look here, the pink sand, you can actually see it. That's the static electricity working, grabbing onto the dust, the dirt, and that is the genius behind the design. Also, get this. Speaking to the quality, 10-year warranty. It's purposely less than £1, and that is because we want you to use it easily. Oh, you know what? I think we need to do a better job here.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what happens at home, right?
That's what happens at home.
So you have the doggy stuff, the goldfish, you name it. Look at that. One sweep,
and here's
one
the thing.
swipe.
You know, I never will forget this lesson. When my dad was building the house in upstate New York, he was sawing wood and he was installing the hardwood floors. And he said, okay, Bertie, help me clean up. And I started sweeping, and he goes, stop raising the dust. And I was like, how do you do it otherwise? Right?
This is how you do it.
This is how you do it.
When you're doing
not
this,
sweeping like this.
It's going everywhere. This is the last broom you will buy, truly. Because you have to buy those things all the time. There's no way to clean them. And also, if you were to break glass or something were to be wet, you can't use that broom.
And also wet and dry. So whether it's an egg or broken glass and you drop a glass of wine, watch this again. Every grain of that coffee is gone. Try doing that with your traditional broom. It would never work. Remember, 10-year warranty, weighs less than £1. The secret is just to lay it on the floor. You're not having to work at it. And not only is it going to work on the hardwood floors and the tile floors, but take a look at this.
This is my favorite part.
On a carpeted surface, maybe have that area where your cat or dog sits every day. Well, rather than dragging out the big heavy vacuum, I want you to use little short strokes. Look at how that static electricity pulls, breaks the bond between the carpet fiber and that pet hair. Look at the before and after. Look at the difference. There's your before, there's your after, there's the mess. And Broombi did it without you grabbing your vacuum. So that means
hard floors, carpet, hair, pet mat, all the stuff.
Well, just think about this. If you had to use a traditional vacuum, you couldn't even use it on this little throw mat because it would actually suck up the mat at the same time. So I call this the hidden dirt demo. This is going to pull up dirt that you didn't even realize was on that carpet. Look at that. It picked up all that cat hair. No problem at all. You mentioned glass. Watch this. So let's say you, I'm going to move this out of the way. Just move this back on the carpet. That's okay. I know. It's like OCD, right?
Here's the other thing. I think sweeping's a little bit therapeutic. It's definitely much more fun than using a vacuum. And in other countries, they don't use vacuums like we do.
Correct.
They're all sweeping. This was actually created in where? Where did you find this?
Oh, I found it in Europe, actually. So it took the Asian and the European markets by storm. And when I saw what it did, I said, I have to bring this to the QVC customer. Look at this. This could be your Christmas balls that break on the floor or a light bulb. Watch this. One swipe every bit of that glass is gone. And I'm going to feel so confident that every bit of it is gone that I'm going to put my hand on here, no problem, because I know that single blade of silicone is going to take care of it in one swipe.
Because you know, if whenever you spill some, it's happened all the time.
Yeah.
A glass breaks in the kitchen for the next 3 days. You're like, make sure you have shoes on in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, even if you cleaned, you vacuumed, you did everything. Just be careful. And I'm always the mom who I'm the one who finds the little sliver and then has a cut in my foot. Always.
So there you're seeing you can use this as a squeegee as well, whether it's a wet tile floor or you do spill wine and you break the glass, or maybe a shower door or a glass window that's hard to get to. This telescopes, you're getting full 56 inches, so you're getting a lot of extra reach. It washes easily, unlike a traditional broom. And I love, because it's really flexible, look here on this set of stairs, whether it's a wooden tread or a carpeted tread, with one swipe, I'm getting into the base of that stair, and one swipe, the mess is gone. But then I can come up here to the carpet and create that static electricity to pull the dirt away from the carpet fibers, and your job is done. It just makes it so much easier.
We debuted this in June, which was not that long ago, and 53,000 have been picked up.
Thank you.
But we're at a featured price right now at $34.98. This is the time to get it, or grab a second one, or send the kids back to college or to their first home with one of them. It is a low price to pay for something that you'll use all the time. Christopher Joyce, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Keep finding the great stuff. All right, it's time for a big deal.
All right, we're going to bring you a big deal and a